Small size, big performance. Mini smartphones prove that you don't need a huge screen to get powerful features, smooth performance, and everyday convenience. Perfect for one-handed use, easy portability, and sleek style, the right compact phone can be a game-changer. In this video, we've handpicked the best 5 mini smartphones that stand out for speed, design, and overall value. Links to all products are mentioned in the description below. Let's get started at number 5. Soyes XS15 Mini Smartphone. It features a 3-inch screen. It's thinner than a pack of gum, and it weighs next to nothing. This isn't just a small phone. It's a stealth phone. Whether you're looking for a digital detox, a backup for travel, or a first phone for a kid, this little guy is refreshingly different. Let's see what it's actually like to live with a 3-inch smartphone. The design is impressively sleek. It has an ultra-thin body that feels surprisingly premium in the hand. The screen is a 3-inch IPS panel, and while the resolution is 854x480, on a screen this small, the pixel density actually makes things look quite sharp. It's running Android 8.1, so the interface is familiar. You've got 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage. Now, you aren't going to be editing 4K video on this, but for the essentials, WhatsApp, Spotify, or checking a quick email, it's remarkably stable. And honestly, it's nice to see a modern Type-C port on something this tiny. One of the best use cases for the XS15 is travel. It's a dual SIM device, so you can keep your home number active while using a local 3G data SIM. It has built-in GPS and Wi-Fi, so it works as a dedicated navigation pod or a music player that doesn't weigh you down during a run. It's the perfect Plan B phone. If your main flagship dies or gets lost, you have a fully functional Android device tucked away in your bag or even your wallet. The battery is a 1000 mAh cell. In a normal phone, that would last 10 minutes. But here, it's optimized for the tiny screen and low-power MTK processor. If you're using this as a secondary device for calls and texts, the standby time is impressive. It's designed for the minimalist. The camera's a 2MP rear and 0.3MP front are basic, sure, but they're there if you need to snap a quick photo of a parking spot or jump on a quick video call. It's about functionality over fluff. The Soyes XS15 isn't trying to replace your high-end flagship. It's here to give you an alternative. It's for the parent who wants their kid to stay connected without the distraction of a giant screen. It's for the hiker who wants to save weight, or the minimalist who wants to reclaim their focus. Pros: compact size, dual SIM, lightweight design, GPS support. Cons: basic camera, limited battery. Number 4. Onemyth M17 Pro Mini Smartphone. Have you ever looked at your giant smartphone and just felt overwhelmed? Sometimes you don't want a 6-inch screen following you into the gym, or out on a hike, or even just to the grocery store. This is the Onemyth M17 Pro. It's a mini smartphone that asks a very interesting question. How much phone do you actually need to stay connected? It's compact, it's confident, and today we're going to see if this refurbished powerhouse is the secondary device your pocket has been waiting for. The first thing that strikes you is the balance. It features a 4.0-inch IPS screen. In the world of mini phones, this is the sweet spot. It's small enough for true one-handed use, but the display is clear enough that you aren't squinting to read a text or navigate a map. The build is clean and feels surprisingly solid. It doesn't have that cheap plastic feel. It's a refined little bar that sits comfortably in your hand without causing any of that big phone thumb fatigue. Under the hood, we're running Android 12. For a mini phone, that's a huge win because it means you have full access to the Play Store and modern app compatibility. It's powered by an MTK processor with 2 GB of RAM. Now, let's be real. You aren't going to be playing high-end 3D games on this. But for what this phone is designed for, calls, social apps, music, and navigation, it's remarkably stable. Plus, While it has 16 GB of built-in storage, you can expand that using the shared SIM slot, which is perfect for your photo library or offline music. The connectivity here is actually one of its strongest points. You get full 4G support, dual SIM capability, and built-in GPS. It's a perfect travel companion. But what really impressed me was the security. This little guy has face recognition. It's fast, it's modern, and it feels a bit like magic on a device this size. And thankfully, it uses a Type-C charging port, so you don't have to carry any old-school micro USB cables around anymore. It packs a 2000 mAh battery, which is a noticeable step up for this category. Because the screen is smaller and the OS is optimized, it gives you a very dependable daily usage time. Now, keep in mind, these are excellent-grade refurbished units. That means you're getting a like-new appearance and a fully tested device for a fraction of the cost. It's a smart way to get a high-quality backup or a minimalist primary phone without breaking the bank. Pros: compact power, Android 12, dual SIM, 4G support. Cons: no fast charge, basic video. Number 3. Phonemax Q9 Mini Smartphone. It's built for the person who is tired of the two-handed phone shuffle. It features a 4-inch full display that actually fits in the palm of your hand. It's not a gimmick. It's a fully functional octa-core smartphone running Android 14 that you can actually use with one thumb. Today, we're seeing if small really can be powerful. Usually, when a phone gets this small, the specs fall off a cliff. But the Q9 Mini is surprisingly snappy. It's running an efficient Unisoc octa-core processor with 4GB of RAM. In the mini phone world, that's a sweet spot. It handles multitasking without the stuttering you usually find in budget small phones. And since it's on Android 14, you're getting the latest privacy controls and system optimizations right out of the box. Plus, with 64 GB of storage, you have actual room for your apps and photos. One thing that sets the Q9 apart is this: a dedicated push-to-talk button. If you're using this for work, outdoor adventures, or as a tactical backup, having a physical button for instant communication is huge. It also features life splash protection and a clean, minimalist bar design. It feels professional. It doesn't look like a toy. It looks like a tool. The screen is an IPS panel, so the colors stay vibrant, even if you're looking at it from an angle. It's sharp enough for maps and emails, and the built-in GPS is actually quite accurate for a device this size. It's also globally ready. You've got dual SIM, dual standby, and full 4G connectivity. Whether you're traveling abroad or just want a separate line for work, this little guy handles it all without the bulk of a secondary flagship. Post taking a photo of a brightly lit street or office. They show the Type-C port. Graphic: 16 MP rear, 5 MP front, 2000 mAh battery. For cameras, you're looking at a 16 MP main sensor. In good lighting, it captures a surprising amount of detail for this category. The 5 MP front camera is perfectly fine for your video calls. Battery-wise, it has a 2000 mAh cell. Now, that sounds small, but remember, it's only powering a 4-inch screen. For calls, messaging, and navigation, it's a reliable daily performer. And because it uses USB-C, you don't have to carry any weird proprietary cables. The Phonemax Q9 Mini is a confident statement. It's for the minimalist, the traveler, or anyone who just wants their pocket space back. It's small, it's modern, and it doesn't force you to compromise on the essentials. Pros: strong performance, Android 14, compact design, large storage. Cons: no fast charge, small display. Number 2. Chin 3 Ultra Mini Smartphone. We've all been there holding a giant smartphone with two hands just to send a text, feeling that screen fatigue after an hour of scrolling. But what if you could have the full power of Android in something that actually fits your hand? This is the Chin 3 Ultra. It's part of the Xiaomi ecosystem, and it's designed for a very specific person. The one who wants a premium, fast experience, but is tired of carrying a glass tablet in their pocket. It's small, it's sleek, and it's surprisingly capable. The design is incredibly refined. It's a slim bar style that weighs just 118 grams. You'll literally forget it's in your pocket. The screen is a 5.02-inch IPS display. In the world of minis, this is the sweet spot. It's large enough that the keyboard doesn't feel cramped, and the text is crisp, but it's small enough to keep the device ultra-portable. It feels less like a compromise and more like a thoughtfully engineered tool. Don't let the size fool you. Under the hood, this is running the MediaTek Helio G99 chipset. Paired with 6 GB of RAM, this thing flies. Most small phones use weak processors to save space, but the Chin 3 Ultra handles multitasking and HD streaming with total confidence. Plus, with 128 GB of internal storage, you have plenty of room for your offline maps and music. It runs Android 12 with full Google Play support, so all your favorite apps are here, running exactly as they should. For the travelers, this is a global-ready 4G LTE device. It's reliable, simple, and the GPS accuracy is spot-on for city navigating. I'm also a huge fan of the side-mounted fingerprint sensor. It's built right into the power button, so the second you pick it up, it's unlocked. It's fast, secure, and fits perfectly with the one-handed ergonomics of the phone. And yes, it uses USB-C for charging, so you can use the same cables as your laptop or tablet. The cameras are balanced for everyday life. You get an 8MP rear shooter and a 5MP front camera. They aren't meant for professional photography, but for quick snaps, document scanning, and video calls, they get the job done with natural colors. The 2500 mAh battery is optimized for this screen size. If you're a heavy gamer, you'll be looking for a charger by dinner. But for the efficiency user, someone who prioritizes communication, browsing, and productivity, it easily lasts the full day. The Chin 3 Ultra is a statement. It says that you value your time and your pocket space, but you still want premium hardware. It's efficient, it's portable, and it's one of the most refined small phones on the market. Pros: powerful performance, compact premium, large storage, global network. Cons: single SIM. Number 1 and the winner is Unihertz Jelly Max Mini Smartphone. Well, Unihertz just decided to prove them all wrong. This is the Jelly Max. It is officially the most powerful mini smartphone I have ever held. We're talking 5G, Android 14, and specs that would make some pro phones sweat, all in a body that fits in the palm of your hand. Is this the compact king we've been waiting for? Redefining a category is hard, but the moment you pick this up, you feel it. It's small, yes, but it doesn't feel like a toy. It has a reassuring weight to it, a solid, confident build that screams serious hardware. The display is a 5.05-inch panel. Now, in a world of 7-inch phablets, that sounds tiny. But because the visuals are so crisp and the bezels are handled well, browsing and even streaming feels surprisingly comfortable. It's the first mini phone I've used where I didn't feel like I was squinting at a postage stamp. This is where things get crazy. Inside this little guy is the MediaTek Dimensity 7300. That is a serious modern processor. But Unihertz didn't stop there. They paired it with 12 GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 256 GB of ultra-fast UFS storage. Multitasking is instant. Switching from a heavy game to navigation feels fluid. It's running Android 14 out of the box, and because the software is clean, everything feels incredibly snappy. This level of power in this footprint is basically unheard of. Let's talk cameras. Usually, mini phones get the budget lenses. Not here. You've got a 100 megapixel main sensor. Let that sink in. It captures sharp, detailed images that you can actually crop into. There's even a telephoto lens for extra versatility and a 32-megapixel selfie cam that blows most mid-range phones out of the water. And for the travelers, this is a global 5G powerhouse. It supports a massive range of bands has Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.4, and even NFC for your contactless payments. It's a full-featured flagship experience that just happens to fit in your coin pocket. The biggest fear with small phones is always the battery. But Unihertz managed to squeeze a 4,000 mAh battery in here. For a screen this size, that is plenty. In my testing, it easily clears a full day of demanding use. And when you do run low, it supports fast charging to get you back in the game quickly. It's the no-compromise mini phone we've been asking for. The Unihertz Jelly Max is for the person who is tired of gigantic being the only option for powerful. It's bold, it's fast, and it's future-ready. It's maximum performance in minimal space. Pros: flagship performance, 5G support, massive camera, fast charging. Cons: thick body. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest tech reviews and updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.